Saturday Sound Levels. You know, this is another episode. I'm here with Frank White and Quincy G, two rappers who just so happen to be from one of the best cities in the world, Gary, Indiana. Hammond and EC?
In Chicago, yeah.
EC. So yeah. So now I guess let's get into it. So what made you guys want to start rapping? Why rap?
I've just been around it a lot, really. I got a lot of people who be around me that like to inspire me to do it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all seen the video with Swank, shout out Swank, you know what I mean? That's my producer. He really inspired me a lot, you know, he had me freestyling, playing around. He just, you know what I mean, really gave me that go to take it serious, him and a few other motherfuckers that I know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just really gave that, you know what I mean, to really get with it and take it serious. So now we here, you know what I'm saying? Campaign dropping on the 21st, make sure y'all check that out. We got music on, you feel me? We got music on SoundCloud, make sure y'all definitely check that out, you know what I'm saying? So we just here, it's 2020, it's time to take off. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling about it.
That's what's up. So the campaign, how did y'all come up with that name, or what is the campaign?
Stories, yeah, like a story of what we've been through, really. You know what I mean? I don't know how you looking at it, cuz.
Like, you think of a video game, the campaign, really story mode, like, what I break down, break piece to piece. So basically the campaign, like, how we came up and stuff like that. I mean, people look at it like, maybe we got a baby face or something, but you don't know. I have a smile, it's a story, you know what I'm saying? Like, people rushing, people want to do stuff like that. So that's how we look at it.
Alright, so funny enough, like people from the G, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of times we get that, murder capital stamp and stuff like that.
Right.
When we think of East Chicago and when we think of Hammond, we don't think of crime like that. But like from what I was hearing,
It's definitely that.
I was gonna say, it seemed like there is still a substantial amount. So what are some of the misconceptions you think people have, between Gary and
Man, you can't really judge nowhere unless you've been there. You know what I'm saying? Because I done seen crime happen in the whitest of neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? You can't really judge like, oh, there's white people over there, so don't no crime happen over there, or they from the ghetto, so it's always crime over there. Because believe it or not, EC, Gary, Hammond, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? All those roundabout city, I'd have been in all of them, and it's always a section in each neighborhood where it ain't even no crime like that. You know what I'm saying? Like say over here on the low end, like Gary, like you got like 21st off to the side, like by the little school, the little boys and girls club. Don't know really crime happen over there like that. You know what I'm saying? But then you come back over here, the Glen Park, we got 4-5 murders that just happened, shooting Walter Van. Then you go over here in EC, like in the harbor, 2 people just got killed. The south side, 2 people just got killed. But then you got over there by like on the north side, by the school, ain't really no, you know what I mean? Like then you got like right by the police station, right behind the harbor. Ain't really no crime happening like that. So it's like really give or take anywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? You can't really put no, like they say, don't judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta bend them. You know what I mean? To really, you know what I mean? Feel like I've been shot 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it just. I've been through that, you know what I'm saying? Now I got kids I'm trying to raise. That's where the campaign come in, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna get us up out of here, you know what I'm saying? So just really,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I just really like shit. You gotta just take what you got and make the best of it, you know what I mean? You can't really, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with the situation. I'm just ready to, you know what I mean? I'm ready to take off. I feel it, you know what I mean? That's how you.
That's it. So do you have any kids, Quincy, or what's your story?
What made me start really getting into music, like, I really had an ear for music, like, since I've been a kid, man. I really love music. I used to like to dance, but it was really like the rhythm, man.
Dancing?
Yeah, for one of those boys right there, you know what I'm saying?
I had older, like, my stepbrothers, I don't really call them stepbrothers though, because, like, we grew up, so, like, them, my brothers stuff.
Nah, I hear that.
They did music and stuff like that, so they really what brought me into it and stuff like that. And back in, like, elementary school and middle school, back to pen tap days, we took pen tap, freestyle with some friends, and stuff like that. So that's what really got me into it. And then dropped a song like my freshman year, and people was messing with it. I'm like, why not take it serious?
What's the name of the song?
It was called Up Next. I didn't really like it, but a lot of people fuck with it. So.
You remember some bars from me? You remember a couple of lines from me? Can you spit it for us? Give me like one of your favorite lines from it.
From that song?
Yeah, one of the best ones.
It
He say not one of those songs.
You sure he's not just one? Let's see how.
He talking about that.
I remember what? So I was middle school, was it?
Yeah.
And I used to write poetry and stuff like that. More so in high school, I used to write poetry and stuff like that. I do not remember my first line, my first one, but I do remember one that I wrote like when I was angry called The Storm.
Yeah.
And basically, like,
Got
writing
that,
actually,
got that piece that stick out to you.
come on, and writing actually helped me, like, deal with emotion and stuff like that, because I was able to write it down and get through, like,
For sure.
actually, literally while I was writing through it, right through that poem, I was able to, like, address my emotions and then overcome all of the bad emotions, and I actually started feeling better.
Exactly.
So, like, speaking on that topic, do you feel like writing inspires you to do different? Do you feel like it helps you mentally or, you know, anything like that?
I mean, yeah, it help you feel like, you know what I mean, express your emotions. Like some people like me, I ain't really a talkative person. I don't really sit down and talk about my emotions or what I've been through like that. I'm the type to really just put it in the music, you know what I mean? Let you feel where I'm coming from instead of just hearing me, you know what I mean? You get it on that beat and it just, you know what I mean, it'll talk to you, you know what I mean? So that's really how I express my emotions and my feelings of what I'm really going through. I just like to go in the booth and just, you know what I mean, do me. We vibe. You've been in a couple of sessions with us, you know what I mean? We sitting there and we really vibe. That's what we do. We working, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I get my emotions off. Like I'm in a state of mind. I hit up Swing, like, yo, you got a time, an hour or something for me? I'll just go on there and just put my heart on the beat. You know what I'm saying? I put my all into it, so I expect my all to come back from it. Really, you know what I'm saying?
Between, like, honestly, between you and Bub Bundles, because I heard the track that Swank made for Bub Bundles.
My dog.
And so you actually know Bub?
Yeah, for sure. I got Bundles, my dog. You know what I'm saying? May you rest in peace. He was a GOAT with the music. You know what I mean? I feel like the nigga ain't, you know what I mean? Fam ain't did what he did that day. Bundles would be great right now, man. He'll probably be signed somewhere. Like Bundles, he was a GOAT from the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I heard that song.
he really talked that shit in his music. Like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people was really feeling him because if you know us, you know what we do around you. It was really that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people flogging their music, none of that coming from WAP. Nothing, none of that. You know what I mean? Like. I'm just mad they took him so young, you know what I mean? Folks would have been great, you know what I'm saying? He would have been a great candidate with this music shit for sure.
Yeah, R.I.P. Bub Bundles. Like, I heard the song and the beat, and like when he went off, I'm like,
went crazy.
But funny enough, Swain told me that was a freestyle.
Yeah.
And then you came in, and funny enough, when I first met you in the studio, you was coming off the top freestyle, and I'm like, for some reason, instantly, Bub Bundles popped into my head. I'm like, so do the whole collective do that? So Quincy, what's your process? Like, do you come off the head with yours? Are you like, you know what I'm saying, type it in on the phone and read it? Are you penning it?
I type it down on my phone. But really, it takes me time though, because like, I don't want to just get a fan of bullshit. Like, I want to like really sit and work and make sure that I fuck with it and make sure they fuck with it. So I really just sit and I talk to myself about it. Okay. I don't really fuck with that. Like you can come harder than that, bro. Like what you doing?
You pep talking yourself.
Like you got to. It's like in the beat. Like I gotta sit down and I gotta
listen.
Play the beat maybe a few times, and I think of a few lines and I write it down. I'll go back. That's just how I really do it. I just keep it.
Really jot down line bar two here, go back. Make sure this sound right with that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really all around. As long as you versatile with the shit, you can do anything you put your mind to with the music. As long as you really sit down and put your mind to it, you can do anything. Like look at the rappers nowadays, like it's really a lot of mumble rap, you know what I'm saying? Like they just y'all talking about nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like we really got stories behind this. Like it's a lot of local rappers like Gifted Stokes, you know what I'm saying? YMH Relly, you got YMH LC, like you know what I mean? You really go and listen to all our music, like everybody music it's really a story behind it. You can really feel where we coming from. Like nowadays, they talking about popping perks and what the band, we talk about that too, but it's different. You can still tell a storyline. They a lot of the rappers nowadays, they talking about shit they not doing, like drilling. you can name a handful of rappers who really, you know what I mean, like industry rappers that's really doing that, you know what I'm saying? And then you got all these other rappers that are just talking about it, you know what I mean? Like, so it's really different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to shout out to everybody who really rocking with us, you know what I'm saying? And all the support that we getting. And that's, you know what I mean? That's just where we at with it, bro. Cause as we taking off, you know what I'm saying? We gonna bring you know what I'm saying? We gonna bring Swank, the producers, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is it. We coming from the ground up, you know what I'm saying? Like, March 21st, look out, you hear me? March 21st, we dropping the campaign, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. I wish we was in the studio right now. We'll really give y'all a sneak peek of something, like, really, it's heat, bro, you feel me? Like,
well, you can actually, you know what I'm saying, so after this is done, you can go ahead and send me an email. I'll put it on the SoundCloud page, and we can actually give it to the fans and let them in if you want to give us an exclusive.
Man, we got an exclusive sneak peek, man. It's called Gotta Eat. One of the hottest tracks on the mixtape, you know what I'm saying? It's featuring Swank. You just be on the lookout. It's coming. Okay. It's real heat. For real, for real.
So, Quincy, do you feel like music has helped you overcome adversity or any obstacles, or how does music help you?
It really just helped me focus, because I tend to overthink a lot, like about this, even small stuff will make me mad. I just have to bring myself back, and the only way I do it is with my music, and I just think. I'm like, it wasn't even that big of a deal at the end of the day, but it just, small stuff can really play a big part in your life.
That 30 seconds of not thinking will change somebody's life, you know what I'm saying? Like, all it take a split second to, you know what I mean? That's why it's good to just calm down and just throw a little tune on, go on about your day. Sometimes that'll save your life, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yeah, so when it comes to rappers, who are, we can start off. Give me top 5 favorite rappers. Yeah, Quincy, I want both. We can start off with you though, Quincy.
Me?
Top 5 favorite rappers all time.
All
Look,
time.
Frank gotta do some thinking.
All time. I always put number 1 is Wayne, bro. He does.
Lil Wayne.
He fell off though, man.
What you talking
Now, bro, the old Wayne, but see, you still kind of young though, look good. Like the old Wayne.
Yeah, bro. It's not.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Just this, bro. The old Wayne and the Wayne now is like way different,
Did
bro.
you not just hear Funeral?
No, I ain't hear that. Maybe he brought back that old Wayne on that. Maybe I gotta check in on that.
Like, so when you talking old Wayne, you mean like best rapper alive?
Like the car, the burn this stage, set this stage on fire. Yeah, like them. He was coming with that shit, but now he just like, I don't know what's up with Wayne, man. He good. He is still a good artist. He just need to slow down a little bit. He looking crazy as hell out there right now.
Okay, so we got Lil Wayne. Okay, now we got 4.
I always tend to put like, because a lot of people like to differ rapper and artist. Like, I would have to say Drake number 2.
Okay, I'll fuck with that. I'll fuck with Drake.
Okay.
I would rather listen to him over Wayne, but like as an overall rapper, I would put Wayne over Drake.
Okay, so it's
Wayne,
Drake. Okay.
I gotta give it to Meek.
Meek Mill.
Meek up there.
Okay. You heard that new what is it? Championship? Yeah. Or championship.
For sure.
Yeah. That was hard.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So Wayne, Drake, Meek. Alright, we got 2 more.
I'd probably say Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar, yeah, he talked that shit.
Okay, and then we got 1 more.
Yeah, it's J. Cole.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna put Cole at the top of my list. He really low, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go with number 1. I'm probably gonna take Bundles.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Bud Bundles.
Okay, Bud Bundles, number 1.
Then I'm gonna take Drake number 2.
Okay, number 2.
J. Cole, I got number 3.
Okay.
Meek 4. Money Man 5.
Money Man.
Yeah. Money Man got some shit, dog.
So I've never heard of Money Man.
For real?
I've not heard of Money Man.
Dog, Money Man got some shit, bro. Money Man got some shit.
He in my top 5 as of now. Not like overall though.
No. So your list changed.
Yeah, he got some shit. Money Man got some shit. Okay. He cold with it.
So when it comes to when it comes to rappers, okay, I hear a lot of times that the top 5 doesn't matter whether you write or not. Like, and I know in the old school, like back in the day,
Right.
you had to write like if you didn't write everything, you could not be considered top 5, period. Like all of the rappers that I consider top 5 penned everything that they spoke. And if they didn't pen it, 9 times out of 10, they didn't mess with it. So it was like, you know, somebody helped them with something like that. Like for real, I know he did a lot of help with choruses and stuff like that. But most of those guys penned everything. Do you feel like a rapper can be top 5? Do you feel like a rapper could be considered top 5 of all time if he didn't pen all his work?
Yeah, I feel like he can. I feel like he can. You just gotta really, you gotta have an ear for that. Like, if it's like, like 90% of the industry rappers right now got somebody who like writing for them or at least pitching in or something. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, why can't we do that with our people? Like, say we in a studio session, you hear him spin some, it's jiggy, but you like, that's not that. Add this and walk the band, it could really be that. And you really don't necessarily gotta write none. Like, if you like a real musician, like you could just hear some and go with it. Like, it'll just come to you. You don't even gotta really, like, you know what I mean?
Like, I'm talking about like having a ghostwriter.
I mean, a lot of people got ghostwriters. It's okay. Everybody, I mean, a lot of people, like Drake got a ghostwriter. I don't know for a fact Drake, somebody wrote Drake's song. Look, he's no, somebody, Drake, everybody.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Clinton Miller, but I'm saying he wrote his stuff in the wild.
But he still had one. But he still had one though. But my thing, right? But his point exactly. Can you be at top and have a ghostwriter? Yes.
I'm saying this is what people don't understand. Obviously, they seen something in him. They not just finna bring no random dude to say, I'm finna write this song for you, bro. No,
obviously
he had it himself for him to look, but they just they felt it like,
but to answer your question, yes, you can have a ghostwriter and still be at the top. It's all about how you perform and how you grab the crowd attention when you're doing what you do on that stage. It don't matter who wrote the lyrics in the back. It's all about you coming out and giving it your all. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. Like, if you gotta catch the crowd attention. If you don't got the crowd attention, you don't got none. You know what I'm saying? So whether the crowd is listeners or whether the crowd is a live crowd when we on stage, you got to have the crowd out. You got to. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got that crowd attention or if they ain't vibing with the beat, sometimes the beat will catch the crowd for you. So if you got a vibe beat, it don't really even matter what you got on the song. Look at 90% of the rappers nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the beat, you in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. So it's like, as long as you got the crowd attention, you got it, bro. You know
So what do you feel like then is the disconnect between old school rappers, or at least old school fans, and then new school fans? Because a lot of people say that the lack of bars in rap is actually what's hurting.
Yeah.
So how can they be top 5 if they hurting the culture? If they,
but see, you got niggas like Lil Uzi and Lil Pump and all them. You know what I'm saying?
Good with the Lil Pump.
But I'm saying, he do speak some shit, but some of that should be a lot of. He even said it himself in the whole interview. He mumble rap. He state facts. You know what I'm saying? So you got them that's really hurting the industry. Yeah. But then you got people like okay, so you got new school people like her. You know what I'm saying?
G.U.N.D'S.
Young boy got a little, they telling a story behind it. They making you feel it. No matter if they on beat or not, they got you, you know what I mean? They be going, they got your attention, you know what I'm saying? And so that's really like what they mean by like the newer coming rappers is like the ones who coming in just about saying anything and not really putting focus behind their music and really pushing their music the real way, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So you got like Jay-Z and them. He just dropped some heat. Like Yo Gotti and them, they just dropped some heat. You know what I'm saying? On real, like, you know what I mean? Like street shit, real walk it down, whatever. But they bars, they punchlines, they got real verses, real versatile lyrics, real shit like that in their music. But then you got these other niggas just mumbling on the beat and just doing whatever, dancing, moving around, getting a crowd hype. You know what I mean? So that's really where the difference fall at for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the eye for everybody the same, but that's where I feel like that's where the discrepancy is.
So y'all feel like basically in order to be top 5, you have to have, like, because a lot of people base it on certain criteria. So in order to be top 5, you have to have subject matter. You have to have the ability to go get on stage and draw in the mic.
Yeah.
You have to be able to select good beats. And then that's pretty much, and you have to speak realness.
Yeah.
So with people with ghostwriters, a lot of the argument is people with ghostwriters not speaking from
They
reality
experience
themselves.
right.
And so that's why a lot of people say like, yo, you can't be top 5 because you're not speaking on real. Like, you're speaking on fake.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, that's what they live. Like, bro, 90% of our world live in wannabe shit. Like, we want to be like these rappers, so we gonna buy these cars and buy this and do all that. So that's where you got to look at it like, if you're not a strong individual, you're gonna follow whatever leads you. You know what I'm saying? So if you being a strong individual, you stand on your own. You can't nothing just move you. So you're gonna believe in what you're gonna believe in. You know what I'm saying? So like so that's why I feel like a lot of people with ghostwriters or whatever, they could put whatever on whatever, but because 90% of the culture that's really vibing with them, if you would probably, I guarantee you more, like I don't want to bring the racial card into it, but I guarantee you more white kids and shit like that, they buying not the minorities, but like the more Caucasian and all that, they buying more drill music and rap music than our own people. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to fit in. They want to be like, you notice if you go on social media, you got more white boys sagging and doing or trying to cop the swag. They just trying to follow along with what's trending. You know what I'm saying? The trend. So it don't matter if we got let's say we got Lil Pump just drop a new song. If it's trending, everybody gonna rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just trending. Everybody doing that. So everybody going, oh, they doing it, let me do it. Let me do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying though. Is that if he cool, he trash. But if he drop a track and they got a cold beat and
he's cold as fuck.
exactly, and he motherfucker like, yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? It's just off the air, like, oh, okay, yeah, that's decent, just because of the beat. Not necessarily the lyrics or what he talking about, what he doing in the video, it's just the beat that caught their attention. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you a strong individual, you won't nothing lead you out of what you believe in. But 90% of the world are followers. You got probably about 10 henchmen, and the rest of them is just running behind them. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it's all about your audience, though, really. You know what I'm saying?
So do you guys, like, pivot the conversation a little bit? Do you guys do anything outside of rap? So what is life like outside of rap for both of you, Jimmy?
Man, right now, I'm actually doing some construction. I got a project going right now, remodeling houses right now.
That's what's up, okay.
Somebody, a family friend of mine has needed some help on some business. So we're really knocking down everything.
Okay. Yeah, he's showing us so y'all demolishing houses?
Redoing everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Digging out the whole foundation.
And redoing the foundation?
Redoing everything.
So y'all building the house from the ground up?
Basically rebuilding it, yeah.
So you got a whole team?
Yeah, it's me, 2 of my brothers, and a few family friends. We just really, you know what I mean, going at it. So the music don't work out, but we got construction and real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, I feel like, I was gonna say, what about you, Quincy? You got anything outside of?
I'm enjoying my life right now because I'm still young, but I'm in the military. I joined the military. I just got back from training not too long ago.
Oh, boot camp?
No, basic and AIT job training, yeah. So
Turn up.
I just got back.
Okay. So you actually gonna deploy? You saying?
Yeah, I'm national. I've been home.
Oh, you national? Okay. That's what's up. Well, thank you for your service support. You know what I'm saying? I always appreciate that. Like my sister's in the army. I come from a background of military family. Uncles and my sister, granddad went to the military. So nothing but military throughout my family. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Do you feel like the military help you stay disciplined? Like when it comes to doing different things like rap or sports, or even playing video games sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Pursuing your dreams.
Yeah, that helped me because it helped my patience a little bit. Cause I always when I want something, I used to want it I gotta get it. But now I realize everything gonna happen just because you want it to happen. You gotta if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if it is, then it'll come to you. You gotta wait your time. You gotta just level it out a little bit. And it helped me stay strong and stuff like that. It really helped me mentally too, because that's what they really do.
Just shared a
A lot of people think it's hard because it's tough and stuff like that, or you gotta be really physically fit for it. It's not. The physical part is not it's not hard. They build you for it, but it's the mental part that they try to break you in. But they just try to get you ready to. I would deploy it. I'm not. I would deploy it if I had to, but it's not something that I really focus on like that.
Okay, so basically using the National Guard as a way to get income, build yourself, and then go out into the workforce, and then. So what would your dream job be then?
My dream job, I always wanted to be an actor or go to school.
Okay.
But,
You can be a fucking comedian. I already got some jokes.
Oh, what?
I always got no choice.
Folks a funny motherfucker on the low.
For real?
Yeah, folks a little funny motherfucker on the low.
Have you ever thought about being a comedian or anything like that?
I actually thought about it, I think about it too much. My plans always change. I wanted to be a hooper. When I was really young, I wanted to be a baseball player. Then I grew out of baseball. Then I grew into basketball. I wanted to be a hooper. Then I grew out of basketball. I grew into music. I wanted to be a musician. I grew back to being I wanted to be an actor. But it's just always my mind always races, so I don't really know. I just I go to pace again. I just let it come to me.
Okay, so are you good at these things? You know what I'm saying? Is that the reason that you work? You know what I'm saying? Because
I see myself as good. I would he think he's better than me.
what at basketball?
Yeah.
Y'all be having.
I just dropped the ball the other day.
You told me you just dropped me, y'all. Nigga, you ain't even, bro. You over like 4, 5. You ain't even weird about that much, bro. Never. You beat Jaden by double digits.
I beat both of y'all the same game.
You ain't beat me by double digits.
You lost, right?
Yeah, you ain't beat me by double digits, though. I'm trying to say, come on the interview, nigga. I lost by like 4, 5 points.
He said, "Don't do me like that."
Don't try to do me like that.
My jumper good.
You feel me? Splash, act up.
Even though I don't know
He
the basketball for me, I played football, I ran track, I wrestled, and I played some baseball too. So I actually appreciate baseball. I was in the outfield though, out on the right side.
Right field.
Yeah, right field.
And
And then shortstop, they had me for a couple of, for a couple of games. But they love me in the outfield because, my coach said, he loved watching me go run for the ball because literally I could be here, the ball all the way across the parking lot, and that's about 100 feet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm dashing for that bad boy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Yeah, made a play a couple times too. You know.
You
know what I'm saying? A couple of outs, you know what I'm saying? Ball flew down, I reached out and got it at shortstop, smacked the glove, it was an out. You know what I'm saying?
Little slice shit.
You know what I'm saying? Little slice, you know what I'm saying? Nothing heavy. But so why not, you wanna be an actor, you wanted to be a baseball player, you was wanting to be a comedian, but you sticking with rap. So this is rap the home base, and then you're gonna use rap to kind of get into these things, because I've seen a lot of people do it. Okay, that's what's up. So yeah, because I was gonna say, I've seen a lot of people do it. Jamie Foxx,
Yeah.
he started off comedian. He really wanted to be a singer. Comedian, started moving into singing, moving into acting. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith started off rapping, moving into acting. Tupac, Queen Latifah, LL Cool J, and I mean these were top of the game. MCs, you know what I'm saying? Ice-T, you know what I'm saying? Q. So yeah. It's I think you can do it. If you want to do it, I think you can do it. It's a big market for it. And it's so what have you guys been planning on, as far as your construction thing? What are you planning on for the future? Are you planning on owning?
I'm trying to own here pretty shortly. I just gotta fix out a few credit issues, and then here shortly, I'm gonna be starting up another business. I actually started a business with a associate of mine. It's called Swinter Land Care and Junk Removal.
Swinter,
Yeah.
hold on, one more time. So,
Swinter Lawn Care and Junk Removal.
okay, Swinter Lawn Care and Junk Removal.
Yeah.
All right, be looking out for Swinter Lawn Care and Junk Removal.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna start a construction thing next. I'm actually looking into some properties here in Gary because everything about to skyrocket. Really, they building the new casino right here off of Burr. So a lot of people don't know, but it's a climate market right now in Gary. So I'm really doing research into that, looking at different properties, looking into getting my contractor's license and things like that. So here in the future, I'm gonna be a businessman. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. Yeah, but I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be like, and where everybody knows, like, yeah, you need contraction work done, call Frank. You know what I'm saying? About the band, like, I want to be one of them. I'm planning about in the next 5 years. I plan on being that big. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about motivation and trying to and making it happen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never say I can't, but that's what I want. I'm working for that. You know what I'm saying? So it just take hard work and dedication, but I can make it anywhere in the world that I want to get to. You know what I'm saying? So.
Quincy, what about you? What are we looking at in the future?
Try to keep the hoodie, but I plan on starting a clothing line. I already got a few ideas up there, but I'm still working on it. Like, I still want to make sure I got the exact plan before I really launch it. But it's G.U.N.D'S, going up, never down.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
G.U.N.D. looking out for the clothing line.
We're going up.
You heard it here first.
2020 is our year.
Heard it first.
So.
All right, so we got a clothing line. We got contracting. All right, so you know what I'm saying, you fixing up houses and stuff like that, flipping. That's what's up. Like, honestly, that's what's up. I feel like a lot of people don't get the amount of shine they deserve. Like, we come from a city that is not necessarily known for, how do you say, for like, top tier.
Right.
Yeah, the finer things. There you go. So how do you overcome that stigma? Like, how do you guys plan to overcome that stigma?
And just hard work and dedication, you know what I'm saying, and support from all the people around us. Just keep supporting. I'll show a lot of support. I just, expect the same thing in return. You don't give it to me, I'm gonna get it from somewhere. You know what I mean? So really just like just hard work, man. A lot of work and dedication to get anywhere in life. You know what I mean? Don't never let nobody tell you can't. You know what I mean? That's just words of encouragement. Just you can do whatever you put your mind to. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just hard work and dedication. Well, that's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got that work ethic to keep going and keep pushing, no matter what get in front of you. You know what I mean? You could accomplish anything, bro. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean?
I feel that. I definitely feel that. I'm sorry, I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions that I wanted to ask you guys. And especially after hearing that, because I say it like this. You actually have a construction business, and these are things that most people don't necessarily. So when we think rapper,
right,
we think one thing. We think, the negative side of things, because that's what's been
promoted in the music,
portrayed in the music. Do you feel like there needs to be a change in the music, like from the negative? Do you feel like it's too much? Like, do you feel like there needs to be more of a balance, or do you feel like everything is pretty good and we are what we are and we should just tell our story? Do you think it'll help?
I feel like as long as you know what you are and where you come from, you shouldn't have a problem with trying new things. You know what I mean? Because, like say, all right, we rapping this drill music, whatever, we telling our story in this drill music, what we live. But say we make a hit R&B song or some for the ladies or something and sell 1 million records. You know what I mean? As long as we know where we come from and what your background is, where you stand at, you shouldn't have no problem with trying different things, like different music genres or whatever the case may be. Like, you should never be afraid to think outside the box, because sometimes outside the box will get you way farther in life, you know what I mean? So it's like, I really feel like you could just do, like I said, like I've been saying through the whole interview, whatever you put your mind to, you can do. Man, you know what I mean? Knowledge is power, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's just where I'm standing at with it. Can't nobody tell me I can't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? So if you tell me I can't, that's gonna make me want to do it more to show you that I can, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, right, basically, so it's like, I mean, a lot of people telling their story, so we can't be wrong at what because we giving y'all what we live, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And 90% of the population relate to what we live because that's what we're really going through, you know what I'm saying? But then you got that other like 10 to 12% that just hear it and be like, oh, well, just whatever because it's this and that. But if you really, sometimes if you really listen to somebody's music, you can really get to know that person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's really different, just all on the mindset of the listener, obviously.
So on the business side of things, like, do you have any advice for people trying to start a business as far as like getting your credit in order? And if you know what I'm saying, you could answer as well, Quincy. But do any of you guys have like advice? Because I know a lot of people are trying to start businesses, but a lot of people don't know how. Like you're trying to start a clothing line. Like, where would you start at? Or where are you starting? Are you just gonna
ideas, man? You start from an idea, bro.
Yeah.
Anything that's ever thought of or brought up in the world started from an idea. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really get an idea of yourself of what you wanna do. So like me, I know that I wanna do the houses and things like that. So that was my idea. Then I started by doing the research behind that, okay? Foreclosed houses, bro. Like you could probably get a foreclosed house that's ready down there, ready to move in. Probably need a few updates for like $6,000 to $8,000 a year right now. You know what I'm saying? Like a real good crib. You know what I'm saying? You just need to do a little ins and outs, and you'll be jiggy for like $6,000 to $8,000. Then you got like houses that are being sold by owners that are really sold for low because of the neighborhood it's in or whatever that the case may be. But a lot of people don't know that Gary is up and rising. You know what I'm saying? They doing a lot of, I don't know if people do their research or whatever, you could Google it, you know what I'm saying? Like, Gary is an upcoming city, like, you know what I mean? They about to build like a $4,000 or $5,000 casino, $1 million casino right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they buying out different businesses, gas stations, all that. They bought out the Rock Church that was right there and knocked that down, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it really just an idea, bro. If you got an idea what you want to do, just research everything. Google will help you figure out a lot. Just, you know what I mean? As long as you can just look up and get an idea of where you want to start and then figure out, all right, well, I want to start here. So then credit is a big thing, though. Like a lot of people who are young nowadays, fuck credit, blah, blah. So credit will get you far. Like you got credit will get you a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you want to do a business. Because a lot of businesses, you need loans, you need things like that. So it's like, if you don't have that credit to get the loan, or you don't have that credit to open a line of credit, or whatever the case may be, it'll really hurt you in the long run, unless you got the money to upfront that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just really credit a big thing if you want to start a business, and just put in your mind to what you want to do, your research, your time. Your time should be all about figuring out what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? No lollygagging. You just got to be on a schedule, just work. Just work, all 2020. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do to get where you need to be, is just work. You know what I mean?
So thinking about work, like when I think about work, I think mental health. Because a lot of people will push, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, can't handle all
and,
that.
you know what I'm saying, break down from the stress. So then, and I usually talk about this with a lot of people. Like I've talked about this with quite a few people, and people have varying answers. And then I'll start off with you, Quincy. Do you feel like therapy is important when you're going on this journey, when you're pushing real hard, or do you think it's better to do something different? And if so, what is that? Like, how do people maintain mental health going through this journey, trying to start a business or whatever the case?
Well, like some people, they have their own, I want to say, home remedies or medicine to where they can cope with stuff like therapy. I wouldn't know nothing about it. My therapy really, like I said, music or my game, or like my boy, like cool with my boys really like help release stress, cause laughing a lot, playing and stuff, just going through
Help you
time,
forget
having fun,
about
yeah,
what you're going
help you forget. But some people they like to say like forgetting it for the moment won't help you forget it forever. But that's a really big thing that like I really think about sometimes. But I just really live day to day. I don't really try to focus too much on certain stuff, but then you get caught up in this. But you just focusing on this, or now you got to try to come back to this. But that's just a lot more stuff when you come to you. So now you're really stressing more and more. So I really just try to focus on one thing at a time. That's what really like messed me up back in the past. I used to focus on too much instead of just
So like dwelling on
Dwelling on shit, bro. Just take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time, and just. I feel like everybody know what they can handle. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as long as you don't bite off more than what you could chew, you know what you could chew. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you could maintain, as long as you gotta maintain your you know what I mean, your peace of mind. That's a big thing about whatever you doing. Like people working a 9-to-5 job every day. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, like a lot of people get tired. Like, oh, it's the same thing every day. They're the same routine. But as long as you keep that little piece of mind off to the side, you can sit back and like, all right, let me calm down, let me breathe, you know what I'm saying? Like breathe, or let me read a book or something, listen to some music, let me get my mind off of what I got going on. Then I can regroup, come back to that, you know what I mean? That's how I am, me personally. So it's like, if I feel like I'm overwhelmed or something, like I said, you know what I mean, use my medicine, or I go to the studio and just vibe out, you know what I mean? Sometimes I don't even, like if I'm in the studio, I'll be in the studio 3-4 hours, only made one song. Just a lot of times I'm in a vibe and just cool, you know what I mean? Just putting shit together and making a time plan and stuff, you know what I mean? So it's all about time management and just keeping your peace of mind, really. That's how you keep your, you know what I mean, your sanity, really. If you ask me, I mean, everybody got their own opinions and things like that, but I feel like as long as you keep your peace of mind and you know what you gotta do, you'll be all right in life. You know what I mean?
So do you feel like therapy is helpful or necessary?
Depending on like what you're going through, some people really fucked up in the world. Some people really need that. You know what I mean? Like some people ain't never had a person to talk to or whatever. They always had themselves. So people like that, I feel like it is good to open up, at least get some shit off your chest. But then sometimes you gotta watch like who you talking to. You know what I mean? Like some people just be around you to hear what you can say so they can talk about you. You know what I mean? So it's really like, that's why I don't like opening up to a lot of people about what I got going on, because some people just listen to talk about you. You know what I mean? So you really just gotta make sure you got some real people in your corner. You know what I mean? Some solid people in your corner that you could really vent to. Like, your mama, you should be able to talk to your mama. Anybody should be able to talk to their mama.
Yeah.
So if you ain't got nobody to talk to, just phone home one time. You know what I mean? It don't matter if your OG ain't, you know, because me and my OG, we tight, but we ain't tight like that. You know what I mean? So
your dad,
my mom's.
Okay,
my
okay.
mom's. I ain't really tight with my pops like that. I don't even know where that nigga at right now. But like me and my moms, we ain't really like tight like that. But if I need to talk or something, I feel like she'll be the one, either her or the mother of my kids will be the one I turn to first. You know what I mean? Like that's my backbone. If I can't never go nowhere in life, I can always go back home to mom. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, that's who I talk to. That's my therapy. Or I kick it with the music, or if I need to really talk, I'll phone home. You know what I mean? Like, what should I do? I need some help or something. Give me some type of advice or something. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, therapy can be helpful, and then sometimes it could really, like, cause some professional therapists, as they call it, you know what I mean? A lot of them just want to feed you medicine so they could get paid, you know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta really think, cause like, how you gonna sit here and talk to somebody who you don't know from a can of paint that probably ain't never been through nothing that you've been through, And all they gonna do is tell you, okay, they listening right down on the paper, really telling you crazy the whole time you ain't. You just gotta get some shit off your chest. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in jail. I've been to the joint before. And they try to make you talk to therapists and shit and like that. And they quick to tell you, oh, I understand the whole time. They don't understand shit. Like you ain't never lived like what you done been through, not even close to that. You know what I mean? So. And they quick to prescribe you a pill or this will make you feel better type shit. That's all so they can get that check in the back end. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's helpful and it's not helpful just depending on your situation. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about therapy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, cause you speaking on jail, and honestly, man, I'ma just be straight with you. Like, I feel like the prison industrial complex is
system,
just,
period.
just that, like the whole system, the whole judicial system.
They feed us, man. They feed us like dogs and that. You ain't got no money, you gonna starve in jail. Bro, you gonna eat scraps that they give you. You know what I mean? And you gotta worry about nigga. You can go to jail, be anything you want nowadays, bro. Swear to God, you go to jail and be a millionaire, motherfucker gonna leave you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what they do. You know what I mean? So
like,
really,
like you could be a millionaire in jail.
Bro, you could go to jail and tell I don't know you from a can of paint, and I'm gonna tell you I'm a millionaire. You gonna believe me because you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, you got niggas like that just tell stories because they want to be seen, want to be heard, shit like that. I'm more of a laid back nigga. I'm finna get in through my time. Nigga, try me is gonna be that. You know what I mean? But as far as if your family or you not really financially stable on the streets, you a starve in jail. Cause they feeding you scraps. I mean, they feed you at 4 in the morning. That's breakfast. You know what I'm saying? 4, 5 in the morning you eat breakfast. About 10, 11 you eating lunch. You know what I mean? 12 the latest, and then dinner come right back around at 4. So you don't eat for 12 hours. If you don't got no money to snack or nothing to get you, you know what I mean? And you through there until breakfast come in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you ain't got no little tooties and fruities on your commissary to grab you a little snack during the day, yeah, you fuck. You know what I mean? And then me, I don't know me personally, anybody who ever been to jail with Frank, they know I don't eat steak food. You know what I mean? Strictly commissary. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's what it is. State food bad for you. Right now they giving you, in Porter County and in Lake County, they giving you some shit, these little juice packages that you're supposed to mix with the water and drink. But,
juice packages?
Bro, we used to get little 12-ounce little juice cups. We don't get that no more. You get a powder packet, you know what I'm saying? And you pour it in there and you stir it. Just like the little single water thing. Yeah. But they don't tell you that. See, me, I read the ingredients. See, they got a thing that contains phenylalanine. I don't know, a lot of people know what that means, but it's a corrosion. It's a product to use to break down the corrosion in wood and metal. And that's what's in what you drink. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that, but they sitting there stirring the steak Kool-Aid, sipping on it. Whole time it's poison. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Phenylalanine is a poison, and they telling us we gotta drink this. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So if you ain't buying Kool-Aid off commissary, no shit like that, you're gonna drink water and you're gonna die eventually. You know, like that's what it is though. You know what I mean? Like, so like my last bid, I just did 9.5 months in Lake County jail. You know what I'm saying? My last bid, fighting an attempted murder case and some other shit.
You don't have to go into detail about it.
I beat my case, I signed a plea, you know what I mean, and I'm here now. So now my plan is to just take all my pain and suffering that I've been through, put it in this music, let people hear what I'm going through, and tell my story, you know what I'm saying? So it don't matter if they don't fuck with me on the music or not, I always gotta fall. That's why I got the construction, rock and fuck. So if my music slow down or whatever, or money funny, whatever the case may be, I can't record or whatever, I always got something to fall back on to make my way, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's where we at, you know what I mean? We're gonna hold each other down and we're gonna take off, you know what I'm saying? It's simple.
All right, so let's pivot the conversation a tad bit. Like, so I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying, the little Quincy, you know what I'm saying, and the little Frank White when they were young. Like, what are some of like your favorite moments chilling out, hanging out with each other?
With each other?
Yeah, with each other, you know what I'm saying? What's one of the favorite, like the funnest Quincy Frank moments?
Shit, just really all out, all the time, shit. We vibe out all the time.
What season?
Yeah, like what you...
What season it was?
Man, we did
winter time.
winter time we didn't have.
When we was young, the family really used to be together. Now, like, it's like as you grow older,
Shit really spread.
everybody
apart.
started like
Right.
breaking off and shit. As we was younger, families be together.
Sled and shit like
Yeah,
that.
shit like that, yeah.
Baseball fields and
Baseball,
shit.
yeah.
Like when we was younger, we both played baseball, you know what I mean? Before I was like 14 when I started fucking around in the streets, you know what I mean? So from like 13, 14 under, I was really baseball, shit like that, school. So a lot of the time, like summertime and fall, we was really baseball field. Then like I played football too, pop one and shit like that.
Hey, tell
You know what I mean?
me.
I was a lineman, and then I was a motherfucking defensive lineman, and I was an offensive lineman. So,
Okay, yeah, I
and
see
then
that big body.
Yeah, so and then I was a linebacker a little bit here and there, and then so mainly our time then was like baseball field shit. We all literally my brothers, yeah, we all at the baseball field, turning up. You know what I mean? Wintertime, sledding. Like back then we was a family then. Like now it's like everybody really spread out on their own, you know what I'm saying? And shit, it's really little cuz, but shit, this little bro, you know what I'm saying? I done brought the nigga live with me and everything, you know what I mean? So, shit, that's just what it is, you know what I mean?
So like let's get it. So how was playing baseball with y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Who was like, is your favorite position, you know what I'm saying? Like batting, or you like being in the outfield? What Frank, you trying to
I was a catcher,
shortstop?
bro. I was a catcher, bro. I was a catcher.
Talking about like,
yeah, the back catcher. I was a back catcher. I probably played baseball about 8 years. All them years I was a back catcher, bro. You know what I mean?
okay.
So that was my either there or third base. That was my favorite
Like,
positions.
okay.
Yeah, that was my position. That's what, you know what I mean? It just came natural to me. I led the league in home runs. I was 10, 8 and 10. Matter of fact, both of those years I played, led the league in home runs. I done been on multiple all-star teams, mayor's tournaments. You know what I mean? I done all that, bro. I was really a beast. And then I took a wrong turn.
Okay, look, you co-sign? He
I
was
was
cold?
really cold, bro. Like I mean,
okay.
like I had college scouts coming to look at me. I was young though, still. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I took a wrong turn and let that shit go and started doing a lot of other shit I wasn't supposed to, and then my life went that way. You know what I'm saying? So then it went from baseball bats and catcher's equipment to pistols and smoking weed. You know what I mean?
This is what
Weed.
wrong
You know what I mean?
sports, bad sports.
Right, you know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like I probably could have changed my route, but like back then I was more like a father. I seen the fast money, I seen all the girls and all the fun grown-ups was having. I'm like, man, fuck this baseball shit. I'm going over here. You know what I'm saying? And that might have been a wrong turn. And then like, see, we ain't really had no father figure. You know what I'm saying? So instead of them telling me like, nah, nigga, do this, nigga, they like, hey, come on, get this money, we gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was really like a push and shove situation for me. You know what I'm saying? So I chose to do what my older brothers was doing instead of doing what, you know what I mean, knew I should have been doing. You know what I mean? So it was like that's back to what I was saying in the beginning of in the interview, like with the influence situation, like, you know what I mean? I was more of a follower back then than a leader. Now I'm more of a leader. I know what I gotta do, and I know what we gotta do to progress, and that's what we're gonna do.
So what make people want to join into that life, like join gangs and, you know what I'm saying, join into that street life? Because it's like, honestly, baseball players seem like they're making way more.
Man, I probably could be making multi-millions somewhere. I was a dog, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was a dog in baseball and shit, in sports, really, and all around sports. Any sports I played, I was good at when I was younger. I can't speak for nobody else, but what drew me in was, like, I seen, like, you know what I mean? Like, we done had our best friend get killed, you know what I mean? Like, they was twins, like, we seen our best friend get killed, you know what I mean? So it's like, at that point, they weren't our friends, they was like brothers, we together every day, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we seen that happen. It's like you want revenge, like you want your get back for that. Like, I don't know how everybody speak, but with me, you do something to mine, we coming. You know, there ain't no sugarcoating about the shit, none of that. So it's like that's really what drew me the wrong way. Like, damn, folks just got killed, and we just, man, hell no, we going for ours. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really changed my way. Like, and then like we lived. Well, I stayed in when we first really moved to Indiana, right there in Hammond. We stayed like in the middle of the Latin King neighborhood. We ain't Latin Kings, you know what I'm saying? So it's like every day I'm walking home from school, we got to fight with these niggas. I'm getting jumped on. They trying to shoot at me, you know what I mean? So it's like that's what really drew me into it. When we moved out, we moved in their neighborhood, you know what I mean? So it's really either get or get got, you know what I mean? And I wasn't getting got, you know what I mean? Like, I got shot multiple times trying to just make it home at night, you know what I mean? So it just, that's what really drew it in for me, just being around the shit, like just trying to make it out really drew me into that, you know what I mean?
So how do we then like stay out? How do we keep the future from going down that dark path?
We gotta open up more opportunities, man. Like back when I was younger, it wasn't a lot of opportunities to like, it was hard because we was the minority growing up, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't really, like, I ain't gonna lie, I had opportunities, but it's like the shit I was going through outweighed my opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, it was either this or that, but I chose this because this is what I know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know that type of life, you know what I mean? I don't know how to button my tie up and, you know what I mean, and tie. I don't know that type of life. You know what I mean? I know my life yeah, I definitely need to learn. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to change. I'm trying to be the businessman. I'm trying to put the suit and tie on. And still to this day, I don't even know how to tie. You know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of niggas that spoon-fed that, see, you got some situations that's different. Like my situation, I ain't have all that shit when I was young. I had to make a way. But then you got some of these cats like that had both mom and dad at home, getting disciplined for being bad in school and shit like that. I ain't had none of that. We ain't had none of that. You know what I'm saying? It was either moms or dad. You know what I'm saying? So we chose and we had to follow with what we know. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad Lil' Cuz took the right route and shot out to the Army. And they, you know what I mean? I got multiple felonies, been in jail, all that shit. I've been going to jail since I was 13. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad Lil' Cuz took he seen from me doing wrong, like, nah, I can't do it cuz I gotta go the right way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm proud of him for that, you know what I mean? But he still, a lot of people think like, oh, he in the Army, nigga, we struggle, nigga. We struggle, nigga. Nigga, we ate noodles like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had steak on our plate and shit like that. I had to make a way for that, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people just judge a book by how they look like that. But you don't know what I've been through and what I'm trying to get to now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I like now I don't really even like a lot of people around me because like I used to be a crowd person. I used to be but now I notice like if you're not on the same level or trying to prosper with me, why we even collide? You know, you either holding me back or I'm holding myself back being around you. So I can't, you know what I mean? It got to be different. You know what I mean? So I pray to God that cuz keep doing what he's doing in the Army and make our way. You know what I'm saying? And then we gonna keep promoting his music and keep showing him. I thought he thought he was playing. Since he been home, we done booked 2 shows. We doing this interview with you know what I'm saying? We really working. Yeah, we did one already. We had one, and then we supposed to be doing another one next month at the Voodoo. I'm still getting all the details of I'm still getting all the details about that one coming up. So, you know what I mean? Like, we taking off. We ain't trying to, it's all gas, no brakes from here on out. You know what I mean? So,
let me see. Voodoo. I mean, actually look that up.
Yep, it's 53 something, some shit like that. It's right off 53rd. It's right before 53rd Broadway.
5060 Broadway?
Yep, it's right before 53rd, yep.
So 5060 Broadway at the Voodoo Lounge.
Definitely.
You know time?
I'm not sure. I'm still working out all the iron. You know what I mean? I'm still ironing out all the wrinkles in the situation. We got a kind of discrepancy because she's younger than 21. So it's gonna be like a perform and leave type thing. Yeah. So I'm still trying to iron out all the discrepancies and show what time we gonna be there on like actual performance. You know what I mean? So shit like that. So just be on the way. I definitely tag Saturday Sound Levels and the shit. So y'all can check us out. Just rock with us, bro. Y'all won't be disappointed, I promise. Yeah, shit. We just want y'all to feel our pain, what we've been through, and see what we coming out. Right? That's what's like. That's the motto right now.
That's what's up. Quincy, so what made you want to go to the Army? Like, what inspired you to go from where you was and
So take that right turn. Why you ain't follow my steps? And why you take off?
Yeah, what mindset did you have taking off?
Growing up, I wasn't like I had a select group of people that I hung with. I still hang out with them to this day since I've been little. And like
friends.
I always just like sat back and just like watch and see how stuff I played before I just hurry up and jump into it. So watching him, other cousins and stuff like that going through shit and they kind of turned into the wrong way. I'm like, shit, I'm not gonna do that. I seen how that came out, so why would I just do that? So I'm gonna stay. But like a lot of people think just because you stayed in the books or something where you were just like laid back, you was soft or something, like you can't really like get that messed up because then that's how people fuck up like that.
Yeah, some of the most laid back people be the dang.
And then in high school I took a class, GRTC, and it showed me like you ain't gotta like National Guard, you can stay home, still be with the family and stuff, but you still making money. And you can like they'll pay for your college and stuff. So why not use them to help boost me up? Like that's smart. I'll play the game just like that. That's what I'm doing.
That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. So this is a question for both of y'all, another question for both of y'all, taking yet another pivot. If you could bring 3 things to an island, deserted island, nothing on there but trees and stuff like that, fruit trees like Gideon's out type stuff. If you could bring 3 things, what would they be and why?
That's tough.
Man,
That's tough.
I know I'm taking my medicine for sure. I gotta take some medicine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't want to say.
Medicine, you mean ganja?
Yeah. Gotta take the medicine with me for sure.
Okay.
Some type of music. I don't give a fuck if it's a satellite radio. I need some type of music. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be some type of music for sure. And then
music. Okay. And double up.
my kids, of course. So like they should have been number 1 on the list, but yeah, my kids, of course, they come. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my shorties, and I'm gonna teach them how to be a man and show them what we gotta do to make it out of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just want my kids to have everything I did. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about the out-of-state trips, the everything I did. My kids gonna have. I'm gonna make sure they gonna have that. You know what I mean? My son, bro, I sure that you see my son, spit an image of me, bro, like, look just like him, you know what I'm saying? So, my fear with them is they gonna take my steps. I don't want that. So what I'm doing to prevent that is, I'm giving them everything I didn't have, you know what I'm saying? So by the time my son be 18, he could take over the business. He gonna be a boss at 18, you know what I'm saying? He gonna inherit the business and shit like that. That's my goal and my mission in life is just to make sure that they straight don't gotta worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's coming with me. My shorties, my music, and my medicine.
Medicine.
For sure.
Shorties, music, and medicine. All right, Quincy, where we at with it? 3 things.
Cause like he's seen a lot. I seen a lot too, but like he's seen more, so he would have it. But I'm still trying to live, so I don't know. I love my game, but like it's my game. Like it's a
So
game.
we'll make a combo. We'll make a combo. We'll say if you bring the game, we'll say you can have the game because they have the system now where you can actually portable. So we'll say you'll have games and you'll have the TV and stuff to go with it. So that's if you bring the game. I'll give you that one.
So if I bring my game, then I don't need to bring music. I can play music with my game.
Okay.
Alright, so my game.
But how you get in there though?
That's what I be saying. I don't know. Tough. That's a tough one.
Alright, so we'll say music. So and that comes with the radio and all that stuff with the batteries or whatever you need to.
You got your
solar
music.
panels.
What else?
You know what I'm saying? You got solar panels to power up the
Right, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
About like the crank radios, so bro.
Look, you can crank
that up for an hour, play for 3 of them, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So you got your music. Alright, so what else? We got 2 more.
This nigga talking about a game.
I'm making you think.
Play my game 24/7.
He talk, play my game. Nigga, fuck that game, nigga. We on an island, we'll make a game.
Island.
Yeah, it's a deserted island.
There's a lot of shit in the world.
Trees and stuff.
Like, what you gonna, bro? You on the island? What's your main 3 things? Like, I'm going to this island. I know I'm taking these with me. Simple. Like, you should be able to get them off the back of your.
I need my phone, bro. I need my phone.
Okay, so we got
music, phone.
Okay.
What else? What else you gonna bring, dog? He talking about all dope, bro.
What's up? So we got, I don't know, you got entertainment. You got your phone, which is more entertainment. You know what I'm saying? You don't need food, shelter, water. So we'll say it's a freshwater island.
Man, even if it ain't, there's coconuts on it. We drink coconut water or something. You know what I mean? You gotta use your head, bro.
Right, so you got your food.
We could build a crib. We on the island. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? How you gonna build stuff? You know, how you gonna start a fire? So
man, you better roll them sticks together. Fuck wrong with you? Yeah, make it happen, bro.
I just say my game, yeah.
So
Your phone, your game, and music.
So phone, game, and music.
It's crazy in the motherfucker. You gonna die on that island by yourself. He don't give a fuck what's going on as long as he got the game.
Hey, look, he said, hey, I go out in the morning, go grab me some food, you know what I'm saying? After I build my house.
Hunt me some fish,
you know what I'm saying, with a little steak, and then boom, we good. Go back in the house and play the game.
Oh God, that's something, man.
Look, so any parting words you got for everybody? Like any final words you got for the audience that's listening in to you?
Campaign coming, March 21st. Check us out. You know what I mean? I thank everybody for the support since day one. If you're a new supporter, I thank you for joining the team. Follow me on Facebook at Blake Austin, Snapchat Datnikkv, Instagram Frank White 4994. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure everything posted at the end of the video for y'all. We got music on SoundCloud. You can check that out. We about to drop on my mixtape too. I'm waiting on the email back from them.
And that's under Frank White on the
my mixtape. Yeah.
And the Facebook,
No.
and the SoundCloud?
No, the SoundCloud is under G.U.N.D. just like it is on this shirt. You know what I mean? We going up, never down. You know what I mean? So, and yeah, that's pretty much what we got. Thank y'all for tuning in, everybody who watched, and just be on the lookout. We're gonna make y'all proud, 2020. You know what I mean? Shout out G.U.N.D'S, everything he done for the kid, you know what I mean? Shout out Swank, if y'all need a dope producer, shout out Swank, he gonna get you together, you know what I mean? Shout out Quincdollaz, you know what I mean? Shout out OK, you know what I mean? Y'all can holler at all of them, they some great producers, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Thank y'all for watching.
Alright, got any parting words for the audience?
Thank you what he said. Got a lot of music dropping soon. The tape, March 21st, be on the look for that. We're gonna give y'all what y'all want, man. That's really all I got.
Y'all what y'all waiting for.
What's your social media handles?
Facebook, HGQC, all caps. Snapchat, Quincdollaz. It should be after the video, like you said, but yeah, we'll be on the lookout for that. I don't got no IG.
I'm trying to get off social media, dog. I've been trying to get off social media for the longest, man.
I feel like once this tape drop and once we really get everybody to know who he is, I'm gonna fall back from social media too. You know what I mean? Because it'd be a lot of negative energy on social media. I'm trying to refrain from that. Just straight positive energy all 2020. And like I said, thank y'all once again. Peace out. It's on the way. That's all I can say.
It's been another great interview. Like, I don't know, this was fun. But I'm at Saturday Sound Levels, G.U.N.D'S Anderson, or G.U.N.D'S SSL Anderson on the Facebook, Saturday Sound Levels on Facebook, on Instagram at Saturday_sound_levels, that's with an S. Yeah, turn up to our levels.